I don't know about you, but the moment I'm invited to step inside somebody's home, I quickly take a look around. After all, I'm simply curious to see how other people live. And quite often, the pictures on the wall, the decorations, and the furniture tell me something about the people, well, who happen to live in that house. Especially, well, if the decorations in the house have a theme or if they fit a pattern or a particular decor. So imagine what it must have been like for John to take a peek into not just heaven, but into Jesus' home, well, the sanctuary. I mean, can you imagine what he must have seen? I'm not exactly sure what the things looked like, but we do know that what he saw, well, it had a theme. Yes, Jesus' home has a theme. Do you know what it is? It's salvation. Everywhere John looked, he saw this one theme, God's determination to save humanity. You would almost think that God was obsessed with saving people. Well, the truth is, he's obsessed with saving us. And this is really great news because the pre-Advent judgment takes place in a house whose theme is salvation, not condemnation. Please don't miss this. Everything in Jesus' home is dedicated to this one idea, our salvation. So often we picture the pre-Advent judgment as taking place in a courtroom. But the sanctuary does not point to a courtroom. It all points to the saving work of Christ on the cross. Now, some of you must be thinking, but what about the thunder and the lightning and all of that around God's throne? Sounds more like judgment than salvation to me. And I hear you. Thunder and lightning, well, it can be intimidating. But look at the people who are around the throne. As the lesson points out, the people around God's throne are those who are saved. Now, how do we know this? Because they are wearing the white robes of Christ's righteousness, proving once again that the cross of Christ not only forgives and removes our sin, but our sin is replaced by Christ's righteousness. Again, this proves that the cross worked. Now, how do we know this? Because we're in heaven, not because of our righteousness, but because we've been gifted Christ's righteousness. The fact that we're wearing his righteousness is proof enough that the cross actually worked. Jesus does, in fact, save those who are lost. Here's what we know. The house belongs to Jesus. The theme and decor is salvation. And in Jesus' house, judgment will always be given in favor of the saints. And I don't know about you, but I can't wait to step inside that house. Again, thank you for joining us today. I'll see you tomorrow. Please have a look at your lesson.